Well, we're right there at Top Golf. You could actually go to some other places if you'd like, Josh. You're 21. She's not. Does she have identification that states otherwise?
Yeah, but natural is the probability that we're experiencing.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, I'm glad there's some people in here today. Me and Van were getting a little worried. Where the hell is anybody going to show up today? Where the hell is everybody? I got my glasses on. Does anybody want to know why I'm wearing my glasses?
Contacts.
No. Anybody else know why I'm wearing glasses today?
Contacts in.
What, Van? I've got a massage this morning at 11 o'clock. And whenever I get a massage, you know what I do within minutes? This is what I go to sleep immediately. I mean, as soon as I get in there, and she'll start rubbing on me, or I used to go to a man. He quit. Hey, it was a little odd for me at first to get a man rubbing lotion on his hands and then rubbing on my arms. I was a little uncomfortable there at first, but then I got comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? Then it wasn't that bad. So today I'm going to my friend Amy Ashburn to get a massage, and that's who I used to always go to. I'm thankful. 60 seconds of gratitude. I'm thankful today. I get in at 11, and my wife has a chance to get in there today at 4. So we're both getting a massage. I highly, highly, highly recommend people invest in their body, in their nervous system. When's the last time you had a massage? Andre, Cameron, Jish, Brittany, thank you guys for getting on here. Do me a favor. Like, comment, and share the stream.
2 weeks ago.
You had a massage 2 weeks ago? When's the last time you had a massage? You had a massage?
I probably get 2 a month.
What about you?
Man, I've never got one.
You've never had a massage?
Really?
It'll change your life, son.
Man.
Julia, yes, I'm going to the chiropractor today. I don't enjoy going to the chiropractor. Jerking me around. Like one of my good friends is a chiropractor here in town. His name's Jeremy Bill Stanlick. He's a partner in Stanlick Chiropractic. And whenever we'd go in there, I would tell him, look now, don't be jerking my neck around like that. I don't feel comfortable doing that. So, chiropractic. No, when's the last time you had a massage?
Probably about a year.
Man, I highly recommend you guys getting massages. It's good for you. It's good for the longevity of you. So I'm thankful today I get to go get one. Today's show topic, man, how did I word this to you?
Things you invest in grow. Things you don't invest in die.
All right, things you invest in grow. They live. Things you don't invest in die. I was thinking about it this morning. Me and John own a company, a new company. It's a mortgage company. Shannon runs our company. And I was just thinking about the things that we're going to have to invest in it. And Shannon was saying by this date we're going to need to do this. And whenever you're looking at it, Van's in there. He does what's called the P&L. Do you know what that stands for, Josh?
Profit, net, loss.
Profit and loss. So remember the way I'm wired. I'm wired with a belief everything's a deficit. So I'm immediately, I don't even look at what we made. I'm going to look at, hey, what have we spent? Now, I fight this off because if you ask Van, I'm always the most interested in revenue. But for some reason, what we're spending scares me the most. Doesn't it, Van? So keep this thought in mind. That's how I think. That's how I feel. Whenever you're growing a business, you're going to have to invest in it. You're going to have to invest. When you hear the word invest, what does that mean to you? Because it has several different meanings in a company. When you think invest, what is something you think?
Spend money.
Spend money.
Just put in money to get money back.
Back, yeah.
At any amount.
But you're also investing time, work. You're investing energy. So I was thinking this morning, remember this, if you're watching this, always know this. This is some gold information. There ain't enough people on here watching this, so some of these mofros are going to miss out. Whenever it's time to make a decision, people get weird. Because we can talk about something right now and say, we could go jump out of an airplane. We're going to do it what day? Make up the day.
May 13th.
May 13th, we're going to go jump out of an airplane at 4,000 feet. But have we actually made the decision yet? When is that actual decision made?
When you're falling.
The decision is made when you're there and you actually jump. So saying you're going to do something is not a decision. People say they're going to do things all the time and they never do it. So whenever you make the decision, you're actually no longer in control. It's done. Whenever you're investing in your business, it's easy to say you're going to do things until you start thinking. Whenever it's decision time, what would be one of your first thoughts, Josh, if we're in that airplane and it's time to jump? What would be some of your thoughts?
What if the parachute doesn't deploy?
Our brain will start producing thoughts or ideas about the what if. So whenever we're hiring people or whenever we're spending money, I've got these barriers about what if we do this and it does not work. Those are your thoughts. But I've come to the conclusion. This is what I have decided, and this is why I like to do this show, is so I can tell people this. Most people won't ever listen to my bullshit, but I've gone through it, I've learned this, and I've applied it. It's better to make a bad investment than no investment. That is a very profound thing I have come up with. Even if you're making a bad investment, you're investing time, energy, money into something. If you're investing into it, it will live.
Why is that?
Good morning, Shannon Wither. Hey, we're talking about you, everybody. If you can, come to the after close tonight. We're invited. What time is it, Van? 5?
The podcast starts at 4, drinks and snacks at 5.
All right. Some of you people that aren't drinking, you can come have a little fun. If you're drinking, you'll probably be miserable. I know because I've done it a lot. Josh asked, why is that?
Why would you rather make a bad investment than no investment?
Because I'm putting my attention. I believe wherever you're putting focus and attention, wherever you put it, success will flow. If you were to look, Zillow on paper is probably, we could ask our little nerd in there, Van, on paper, is Zillow a good investment? On paper, it's probably not a good investment. It's actually, I'd like to know how much money do we actually lose on Zillow. I asked this question the other day. Would you be willing to invest $300,000 in marketing to be able to make $200,000 back? Wherever you put your focus, wherever you put your attention, success will flow. Like I always say, I learned this from Cardone. People don't cost you money because you've got one more person putting attention and effort on what you're trying to accomplish. But remember, the reason why we don't feel comfortable with this is we're sitting there and the what if scenario keeps popping up in our mind. Well, what if we're spending this amount of money on them and this does not work? Because most of the time, whenever it's time to make a decision, your brain will take you back to where you've made a big decision before and you're really thinking about the losses that you have. It's very hard to overcome bad decision making. I've had to overcome, to build this company, I've had to overcome a lot of bad decision making. And I have decided this. All of my bad decisions that involved an investment of time, money, whatever resource has paid off eventually. Well, they just continue to find like right now is not a good time. Right now, did we stop then?
The tornadoes.
The tornadoes.
Stuttering just a little, but you're moving.
Well, so I like to reflect something onto myself. Right now, me and my wife, we want a house in Florida. And as I'm sitting there and I talk to other people, what are some of the things, like, I don't even know if you're aware, I don't know if you're watching the CNBC enough to know this. What's going on in our economy right now? What's going on in our world? Hello? What's going on out there? There's enough evidence, there's enough support to suggest this to you. Right now is not the time to do it.
So everything's down, right?
Well, inflation's crazy. Interest rate hikes are going up. See, you can make sense. You can always make sense of why you wouldn't do something because it helps you. It helps me be comfortable. A lot of times we don't want to confront something that scares the hell out of us, and we'll find a reason. You're talking to somebody. They were thinking about something, thinking about moving to Tennessee. Tornadoes came through, and that was enough for them to say, we're not moving there. Because that, they probably want to be comfortable. They may not. Where do they live right now?
Colorado.
There used to be a lot of tornadoes in Colorado. That used to be the tornado capital of the world. Maybe it's just they're putting off the decision. Most people put off the decision no matter what it is because they're scared of making a bad decision. And because you're scared to make a bad decision, you'll never take risks. You'll never invest in yourself. You'll never invest in other people. I would much rather make bad investments into the company as opposed to not. And I look around at other companies that stop investing in themselves, in their company, and they die. They become obscure. Look, you can see companies. I'll tell you about them once we get. I'll tell you about local companies that I feel like are dying because they're not reinvesting back into their company. That's the bad investments are still oxygen into the survival of the company. It still helps them live. Companies that don't do this will die. So what I'll do is I'll continue. As long as we're doing this, I know we'll continue to grow. As long as I'm making a decision to invest into our company, our companies, they're going to expand, even if they're bad. Eventually, if I continue to do it over and over and over and over again, it will work. Van, I'm going to start teaching. Shut us down, please, sir. Shut us down.